Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, today joined by
Brett.
Vanomyces, carrying on our massive share with hype beers. It's going to be great. So we're checking out some Westbrook. It's crazy the releases that's been going on in Europe as of late.
Yeah, with Westbrook.
Westbrook, crazy limited releases. There's been, what's it called? Endless Ending from Anchorage, but we didn't get that, unfortunately. It was gone like this, but it was also really fucking expensive. Almost 400 Danish crowns for a small bottle, which is like, how much? It's like $80, $70?
$70-$80. So that's like secondary.
Pretty much what it's secondary value. Yeah. So fucking crazy. But yeah, tons of new releases. But this is the Westbrook Mexican Coffee Cake. So the coffee variation of Mexican cake brewed with espresso beans. And apparently they changed the recipe for this year's vintage, which is the 19 vintage.
It has a bit more vanilla apparently.
Yeah. But otherwise it's still a Mexican cake. It's got cinnamon, vanilla, coconut, and chili, and then an addition of coffee. And I even saw that Himmerville got bottles of the coconut cake, which is like the highest
double barrel coconut.
I think it's the highest rated variant of this beer.
Yeah.
So I've always
maybe
had one.
Apart from the Van Winkle.
Oh yeah. I've only had one. Always have had one little beef with Mexican cake. I love Mexican cake, but one thing I've never liked too much is that the chili flavor to me is almost like the brine from a jar of jalapenos. And I don't know how that flavor ends up in there, but I think it's because it's fresh chilies.
Yeah. Or partly.
Yeah. But it looks great.
It looks thick, actually.
Thicker than I remember.
Yeah.
And it's 10.5%.
Yeah.
Nice tan looking head. I mean, it looks.
I wonder. This is a much smaller batch than the original. I wonder if it's exact same base beer.
Yeah.
We'll see what we think.
It smells really nice from here. Let's check out the aroma. Ooh, yeah, that smells really nice. Really vanilla-like. Really vanilla-like.
Oh yeah, and with like a really fresh coffee.
Yeah, and fudgy kind of gingerbread, cinnamony aromas. But the thing I noticed instantly on the aroma, it does not have the briny chili, and it leads me more towards something like a Braxis.
Yeah, you're actually right. It's maybe not
just
as much caneel style, like what's the
cinnamon roll?
Yeah, cinnamon roll.
Caneel style.
Caneel style.
And it has like spicy coffee. I think. Like spicy espresso, but that's because
really
there's cinnamon.
Nutty too.
Yeah, but I think it's because it's cinnamon and chili in there, and it's to me on the aroma more like a dried chili.
Yeah. Lots of vanilla.
There's lots of chocolate too.
Smells great.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's nice. Ooh, the chili.
Oh yeah, it has a
back end like
tingle.
But
it's like dry chili. I think to me it's not.
No. But that's what I usually got in the old. Like this one isn't briny at all to me, which is weird because I always got that from old vintages of Mexican cake.
Yeah.
Isn't it slightly watery? Or like I don't know. I think it has this like a slight thinness to it. Maybe
sure.
It was just the first.
I think it's actually like it tastes a lot of like raw dark chocolate with.
No, to me it's like eating fucking cocoa nibs.
Okay.
Like raw cocoa nibs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
have you ever used
that's also
bacon?
what I meant.
Yeah, same thing. Almost.
Yeah.
And
then like quite a lot of almost like like a cinnamony thing too.
It's got like that dry cinnamon thing. It's got a lot of dry warming chili without it being too much, which is very enjoyable, and lots of vanilla. I think the coffee is actually very understated. It tastes to me like a more robust and substantial Mexican cake.
And less sweet.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit less sweet. It's not as much honey cake.
Yeah.
As
a Braxis.
No.
I like that.
And also as like the standard Mexican cake can really taste like honey cake.
Yeah. Honey
like
cake.
Honey Christmas kind of cake.
It's more like very dry spicy.
Yeah.
Like dry spice, like dry coconut, dry chili, dry cinnamony.
But I think maybe the coffee contributes to that kind of roasty, a bit dry aftertaste. That's really like robust.
Very nice, like coffee profile, but it's subdued by all the spices. It's kind of like what I imagine something like a Café de Olla would be, or something like one of these Mexican coffees. because there is some coffee there, but I would have maybe wanted more on the flavor, to be honest.
Yeah, just a bit more. It's a bit more in the aroma.
It actually almost has an aroma that reminds me of Nesquik powder.
Yeah, I see that. But it has also a bit more vanilla in the aroma and the flavor. I think that some of the sweetness maybe comes from, of course, the combination of malt and vanilla.
Yeah. And it's not super sweet. I heard a tasting note from the side, something about acidity. I can kind of see there's a little bit. I think it's just like the fruitiness of a chili, if they use the fresh chilies too.
I don't think it's super acidic, but
No,
I see it has a bit of a lightly fruity chili thing about it.
And I think that could be also from coffee. But I think it's really good though. I'm not floored.
No. But I'll say it's, for me, just right or just below the world class.
Yeah, I'd say like 93, 94. Probably a small 94.
Yeah, I'll go 94.
Yeah, it's very nice. It will be interesting to see if they kind of change the base on this for all future variants, or if it's just the coffee. But it's worth a check for sure. But this was sold out like this as well.
Yeah,
so
it was
gone.
a really small
Release.
batch that came to Denmark.
But if you guys had a chance to try the Mexican coffee cake from Westbrook, let us know what you thought of it. It's been fucking ages since we had a Mexican cake.
Yeah.
But hey, it's back. And we got loads of barrel-aged Westbrook beer to try. It was really fun. So yeah, if you guys had a chance to try it, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.